This is Productivity Shop ASAP. I'm going to show you the basics of Adobe Premiere in 220 seconds. Let's go. Let's set up our environment. Go to Premiere Pro, keyboard shortcuts, click the Z key, search for Ripple Delete, click right here in the shortcut column and push Z. Next, click the X key, search for Add Edit to All Tracks, click here and push X. Then push OK. Next, go to New Project, save it. This is the workspace bar that has available panel layouts. Go ahead and click Assembly. Click the three lines and do Reset to Save Layout so we're looking at the same thing. This is the project panel where you can drag in your files. Let's go ahead and close these panels because we don't need them. Go to Window, Effect Controls, and then back to the three lines next to Assembly and save the workspace as your name. Let's hover over the lines in between the panels to do a little bit of rearranging, and then go to the workspace we created and do Save Changes to this workspace. We're ready to go. Click on the project panel and drag in your movie. Next, take your movie and drop it on the little post-it note to make a new sequence. The timeline should show up after that, and you can see that it's activated by the blue border around it. To zoom in, push the plus key. To zoom out, push the minus key. To make the layers bigger, do Command plus for video and Option plus for audio. This here is the playhead, and it indicates where you are in your movie. To make your first cut, go ahead and do X, and it'll make a cut where the playhead is. Next, let's move the playhead up and do another cut. We'll select the part we want to take out and do Z, and it's going to automatically put the two pieces on each side together. This is called Ripple Delete. You can also just delete it, and to Ripple Delete, you do Control click, Ripple Delete. To move in between the cuts, just use the up and down keys. To accurately target a frame, use the right arrow to move the playhead frame by frame, and the left arrow to go back. To go a little bit faster, you can hold down Shift right arrow, and it'll move 10 frames at a time, Shift left arrow, back 10 frames at a time. With the playhead at the second cut, I'm going to go ahead and move it forward. And if I want to take out this part between the last cut and the current playhead position, I'm going to do Q, and it'll automatically take it out and Ripple Delete. If I want to remove the section between the playhead and the cut in front, I'm going to do W. So Q for the back, W for the front. If you want to scale your movie, go ahead and click the part you want to scale and go to Effect Controls, and you can change the scale here, up and down, and the position. You can also change the opacity. And if you want to change the volume of the audio, you can go here, click on this little clock. You don't need it. And then you can lower or increase the volume. You can also do that by dragging this line here, higher and lower in volume. If you cut out too much of your video during an edit, here for example, you can go ahead and move out the part to the right and then extend the video and the original part will be restored. I'll go ahead and Ripple Delete, Control click to make them go together. To add text, select the text tool, click inside my video and type something, and then click inside of the timeline field to set it. I'll click on the type layer, and with effect controls showing, I could change the font, the size, the position, the scale, and the opacity. If you want your text to appear longer in your video, go ahead and extend it like this. If you want to add an image or a logo, just go ahead and take it from the Finder and drag it in on top. You can extend it as well, and then also click on it, go to Effect Controls, and change the scale and position as needed. If you want to add audio or music, you can go ahead and drag it in like this, click on it, and change the volume here or here. Once you finish your editing, you can do Command M for export. Format is H.264, preset match source high bitrate. Go ahead and use maximum render quality, and then for source range, do work area, export. Once you're done exporting, go to File, Save, and you're good to go. Boom. Wacom pen drop, you're done.